Hey guys, this is the Vseebox man back with another video, and today we are going to do the V3 Plus and how to set it up. So what we're going to do is push the OK button and the volume down button. Wait until it blinks blue. Then boom. Can release it. Remote successfully repaired. It'll go to this. Now when it goes to this, it'll already say English. You click English. It'll go to the next page. It's already at 100% scale. And then what you'll do is you'll go to next. We'll go down to Eastern time, savings light. Eastern daytime. This is the disclaimer you read. You just agree to it. If you use any other apps you're not supposed to use that's not on the box, then download it or jailbreak it, whatever. You are responsible for it, not the Vseebox company themselves. We'll agree. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick, and I'm going to look down real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and type in my password. Boom, done. Connected successfully. Then it'll say a new version of firmware has been found. Do you want to upgrade it? This is on the V3 Plus is what I found out. The V5 does not have this. You want to update it. This has the newest software for Disney Plus, whatever you're using, the remote upgrades for the remote and everything like that. So yes, we're going to put yes. And it's going to show this, and it's going to pop up, and it's going to go really, really fast. And when it gets to 99%, it's going to be slow. It's going to sit there for a minute, about a minute or two, and then it should kick over to 100%. So you'll see it go really fast. And boom, updating. So we're at the V60, which is the update in 12/30/24. That's the newest update they have. So this is the update right now. Just got to it. You'll see it hit about 99%. Then it'll slow down right there and sit there for about a minute or two. And it'll just be updating everything. And I'm just walking you through the process of the V3 Plus because I've already did the V5 Pro and they're different on the setup because this is different than the V5 Pro. The V3 Plus actually already has the Heat Live and Ultra Demand and On Demand and stuff already downloaded for you. It does it for you. You don't even have to click on it like you do the V5 Pro. So that's the only difference with the V3 Plus. And I don't know if the V3 Pro has it or not, but the V5 Pro, you have to click on them once you get to the home page. And it doesn't have an update like this because this is the year-old box, and they have been dealing with the issues, and they've been fixing all the issues with this box with the new updates. And here's what I'm talking about. The 99%, it's going to sit there for about a minute. You might think it's frozen, or you might have to unplug it. Do not unplug it. Just wait and be patient, and it'll eventually pop up and go to the next page. And see, at this point, people may be getting frustrated, thinking it's frozen, it's lagging, it's not working. It's working. You just got to give it time. It has a whole big update it's trying to do for like 4 different things. And after the update, it's going to take you to the home screen Then it's going to back out of the home screen and go back to say it's setting up the settings. And then once it hits the setting, it'll download all the apps for you that it has on the box, which is what's different than the V5 Pro. And this is the second one I've hooked up so far. It's been about the exact same time, or how long it's taken for it to actually update. So all the boxes do it, which is fine. You want to get the update. The newest update is what you want. All the kinks are out of it. It's better on the remote, to use on the features and stuff. So please, I do recommend you just update it and wait the 2 to 3 minutes to update it when you first start it off, because when you do it later on, you're gonna be like, oh, well, it's lagging, or that. It won't if you just update it. And there you go, 100%. So now it's switching. So basically it's a new system for the V3 Plus. So like the old system had an okay update. This is all the kinks out of it. 100% a good box. This is probably the best box out between the V3 Pro, the V3 Plus, and the V5 Pro, and the Pro Max. This would have to be the best box, I think, they have out so far, just because you can rewind on your channels and on some of the channels, and all the kinks are mostly out of them. And if people are like, oh, well, Vseebox don't work all the time, I guarantee you, everyone who has a Vseebox will guarantee it works 98% of the time. Out of the 2%, you may have to clear the cache or back out or do something or find a different server for a video. But that's the small stuff compared to actually paying for cable. So that's my little input on it, is you're not paying for cable. You're not paying for anything. You're paying for a $300 box that gets you all the shows you want, all the live sports you want, the video on demand, everything you want, TV shows, whatever you want, for $300. And cable is not perfect either. So I'm just putting that out there in perspective. The V3 Plus would be the box to get if I had to get one. People said the Pro, no, pay the extra money. You can rewind on the live and stuff like that. So it's going to pop up to this channel, or to this screen. It's going to take a minute to get loaded up. And it's going to say resetting application and database. You have the updated to the latest firmware. Welcome to try it. Now it's installing all your apps. So this takes about a minute too. You may think it's a longer process than the V5 Pro, which it is, because the V5 Pro literally would have been done 5 minutes ago. Literally takes a minute or two to set up. It doesn't download all this stuff. It already has the newest update for that. This box is a year older, if that. But they've got all the stuff you want out of the box to be able to use it flawlessly. This is my second one being sold with the V3 Plus. The first one I sold, no complaints. He uses it every day, has no trouble, no problems with it at all. And then, actually, false. I sold 2 boxes, 2 V3 Pluses. And the other person loves theirs, watches all the movies all the time, goes to the servers if it's not a good picture, because it's out in theater still, and finds the server she likes, or he likes, and clicks through it and finds it, and they're done. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second when you go through different pictures on the video on demand. And you can see right now that it's still spinning. It's not frozen. I promise you, it just takes a minute. Now, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns at this time, I'm going to say like, subscribe, and comment anything you want on my channel. Like and subscribe so I can get views and can have more people watching my videos on how to set it up. I know some people get into detail, or people have better videos. That's fine. I don't do it often. I just do it when I can, or when I have a box I set up or whatnot. So if you have any questions or want to see a video of something else on how to set the remote up, or how to go to your Wi-Fi or switch something, please let me know. I will do a video on it. Trust me. Just give me time, comment, message me, whatever, and I'll go ahead and do it. So right now, the app installation, you can see the V5 Pro does not do this. The V5 Pro, you got to click every single one of these separately to install it, and it goes into it, then you got to back out. This one automatically is installing every single thing. And you might recognize this right here, the 6.56. They just updated that recently in about the last week to the newest update. So you are getting the newest update when setting up your box now, because they just added a new update for the video on demand for TV shows and videos, for that movies that are out in theaters or just got, out of theaters to DVD. So that is a plus on getting a brand new box right now, because they have the update. If you already have a box, it's already updated. It updates automatically every week, every month. Whenever they have an update, it automatically updates it. Or it'll say, hey, you're due for an update, and you just push update and it'll update it. This doesn't take very long. It's just installing. And you may say, hey, mine installed faster. That's fine. I don't run off a lot of megabytes. I don't run off Wi-Fi. I don't have the fastest internet, but mine does just great. So, may take a little longer, but it's fine. So this is all it comes up to. You have the exact same thing as everything else. You have your Heat Live Ultra, which is where you can rewind on live television. So say you wanted to watch something from the start, like your news or something, and you missed something you really wanted to see, always push deny. You'll log back into it, deny it again, and say no. So right now, we're going to go to this. If you want to rewind, you just rewind. You just hold the arrow back button, click it. It should automatically go back to the start. And boom, it goes back to where it started off and how it comes up. Then you pause it. If you want to go to the actual, to see what channels are on, just double click the arrow back out. We'll go ahead and go back into it. Just push deny and don't ask again. That's what I do all the time. And you just push the OK button. Pops up all your TV. Not all of them are rewindable, which is true. So you only have some. But when you first start your Vseebox, on the V5 Pro, I've noticed when you set it up, or the V3 Plus, that it takes a minute to download all this on there, like to see what's on the channels. It'll say NA. Give it a minute. It will do it, I promise. So you still get all your stuff, your sports. So you don't get like the NFL channel or the pay-per-view or whatever, but you still get the sports that are playable back and can rewind on them. So these are all the channels you can go back and rewind on if you wanted to. It may not be ones you want, but trust me, it's better than none. You probably have over 500 to 600 stations that you can do it on right here. So you start from 100, you go all the way down until it stops. So it's a lot of them. That's just the A's of ABC. We'll click out of that. Your video on demand, same thing as V5 Pro. It'll install, which I already did, and it'll say, okay, we can go ahead and run it. You just click on it, boom. Coolest thing about the update is you go to movies. You have 37,966 movies to this right here. You got a lot of new movies out from Netflix, kind of pregnant. You got flight risk, and I'll show you what I mean with flight risk and how you can go to different servers on it. So you see how that picture is okay? If you click up, it'll have a server on it. You have server 2. So if there's server 2, that might be the only server on it. Give it a minute. So when you watch it, if it shows like this, now the picture's okay. It may be different, but look, if you give it a minute, it has all these servers on it. You can literally click a different server and it's a better picture. Yeah, it may have skipped the intro, but it clicked to where the movie began. And if it's faster than what you wanted, you should be able to see it says 24 minutes. Go back. Boom. You can always go backwards and rewind if it's a better picture. Yes, it does show some advertisements on it. But again, don't have to pay for it. And most of them have a commercial or two where it's like maybe 10, 15 seconds of a guy blending up like things in a blender for jackpot or whatever. Get over it. It's a free movie. You don't have to pay for it at all. And it's actually good quality. I'll show you what I mean by good quality. Like actually out in theaters. So again, you click the up button right here. It'll show you the different servers you have right here. And just click the one you like. If it's showing a whole different movie, click on a different one. You'll find one you like with a better quality. You got subtitles. There are no subtitles here. I just leave mine on auto because it gives me the best quality. And that's it. That's all you do. So we'll click go back. And again, you got the latest movies and TV shows. Video on demand. Den of Thieves 2. So that is how you set up your Vseebox V2 Pro or V3 Plus from start to finish. Now, if you wanted to, let's say I set it up and then I give it to the person who buys it, they go ahead and go to the network setting right here, which is on system settings, network and internet. You click it, you go to what your internet is, and you go ahead and type in your password, and it automatically goes there, and it's already set up and finished. So thank you for watching. Any other questions, please comment down below or message me, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.